All right, Mavericks fans, we're here with Business with Brent, our second installment of this new program we're doing over the summer. First of all, Brent, let's talk a little bit about our upcoming press conference next week, and we will have some more details to come, but give us a little information on that.
Well, first and foremost, we're very excited to continue to announce our roster for the 2010-11 season. We think that the player signings and negotiations are going very well, and obviously we're very excited to announce our next installment of players so that our fans can continue to see the team that we're building for next year. So on Thursday we'll get the next peek at the players that we've signed, and we will also talk a little bit about the team that we're creating, and Scott will be on hand to take questions. So it should be a great day for us.
Great. Now there's a lot of chatter in all the markets about the CHL, IHL coming together, going under the CHL moniker, but there is a lot of details that need to be hashed out between both leagues. Give us a little bit of information, what you've heard or what you can share with us, and what maybe the time frame is to get everything sorted out.
Sure. First and foremost, 4 teams have committed to join the Central Hockey League from the IHL. Fort Wayne, Dayton, Quad Cities, and Bloomington. And those 4 teams, although they've committed, we are still, I guess, searching for the exact structure that all teams will be playing under. We're still working on a couple of the logistical issues. What does that mean? How many games do we play? How many veterans are we allowed? What is the salary cap? We have a union in our league, and the IHL did not. So with the addition of these 4 teams, there are still some questions out there that we're working through. Hopefully we'll have more answers in about 2 weeks. There's additional meetings that are ongoing. But I know everybody is just as anxious as I am, and we are as a franchise to understand how this is going to look moving forward. And I think with everything that's good, I'd ask everybody to have a little bit of patience and understand that the timing of this announcement and putting it all together really created some challenges in the sense of coming up with one uniform league moving forward that appeases everybody in all member teams. And so I think that with that challenge, we have had dialogue, and the leagues continue to have dialogue in how to make it work. So we anticipate having some good news and news to share with everybody in the coming weeks. But as of right now, the only thing that is concrete is those 4 teams joining the Central Hockey League.
Okay, and you touched a little bit about the schedule. I know we've had some initial discussions and some drafting of our schedule. Give us what you can about that and where you think we are right now with that.
Sure. Something very, very exciting. I think that everybody, at least internally with the Missouri Mavericks, is ecstatic about the schedule that we have. And as you mentioned, we haven't gone further than just the dates that we will play our home games. But I think fans are in for a real treat this year in the sense that they'll be treated to more weekend games, more Fridays and Saturdays than we saw last year, which of course means less weekday games. And I think that bodes well for our season ticket holders, our corporate sponsors, and our fans in general. And I think obviously something we're very, very excited about. We're very excited to unveil. We are making the last minor tweaks, and we still have to figure out who the opponents are on those dates. But it's a process that we're going to be going through, and hope to have something probably mid to end of July to release to the general public. But I can tell you it's something that we're all very, very happy about.
We were recently at the league meetings, and that's kind of the end of last season, moving forward to the new season. And the Mavericks did very well at the end of the year banquets, the CHL banquets. Can you talk a little bit about the awards and all the nominations we got, and give us your feedback on how you thought that went?
Well, first and foremost, it's always a good time to get together in Phoenix with all of the member teams, and the learn what they're doing in their markets and with their franchises, and we always get some good ideas and always take something away. But I think one of the more exciting aspects of that conference is the awards banquet at the end, where they honor and recognize individuals as well as staffs from all of the member teams in areas of excellence that those particular teams did very well in, and we were certainly lucky enough to be nominated, I believe, in almost every category that was mentioned. And so from my standpoint, it's certainly something that's makes me very, very proud in the sense that we've got a wonderful staff here. We've got a great group that works hard every single day, and what a tribute to them. To be able to go down there and after only our first year be able to stand in front of their peers and be recognized as some of the best is certainly a tribute to everybody that works for the Missouri Mavericks. From the camera guys on the game day to our team store staff, to of course our ticketing department, our corporate sales department, to our communications department and PR department. So it truly is a wonderful honor. We're very big on team here with the Mavericks, and I think that it was a really good team feeling going down there and knowing that we had so many people that excelled throughout the year in different areas of the business, and something that makes our ownership very proud, and certainly myself very proud to know that we've got such a great group of individuals working for us to make a great team.
There's a lot of chatter on message boards or Facebook or whatnot about new signings and getting players to the Missouri Mavericks, and it's not as easy as some people might think. So give us what the process of recruiting a player to finally having him sign the dotted line, if you will. What is that process, and how does that work, just to give the fans a little bit better knowledge about that? Sure,
and actually a really good question. I'm certainly happy to address it in the sense that, I think our fan base tends to have a favorite player or favorite players, plural, and they're very anxious, with good reason, to see those players re-sign and come on board again for the 2010 season. A little bit about what goes into that. I think first and foremost the best way to put it is where fans can certainly relate to it is, just like everybody else, after you finish a year, everybody wants a raise, and I think that the players that come back, they want more money as well, which is human nature. And I think that the one challenge that Scott and I have in putting this together is we've got to fit it under the salary cap, and there is a salary cap that's set in our league that we're just not allowed to go out and spend whatever we want on guys, and so that makes it a little bit challenging. I think that it's a little bit of a puzzle in the sense that the more guys you sign early, the less room you have at the end for any surprises or any potential free agents that may be out there that you might want to go make a run at. So you try and leave a little bit of room at the cap while also returning your core guys and guys that you feel can get you to the playoffs and get you to the postseason. So it becomes a very fun and interesting process. But I think that to answer your question, there are dates throughout the summer that also become very very prevalent in the process of signing a guy. And what I mean by that, of course, is guys are offered opportunities to go play overseas that carry an expiration date of say mid-July. Mid-July also might be a time when a guy becomes a free agent in another league. And so, the player wants to see what kind of offers come in, and certainly that's understandable. I think what we're trying to do is bring back the caliber of guys that we expected last year, of what we wanted to expect last year from these guys. We want to bring those guys back so they know what to expect coming in. And do that relatively early, but yet still leave a little bit of room so that should a free agent become available, we're going to be able to go out and make a run at them. But I don't think that there's any cause for concern. I know people are wanting to know what the team is going to be, and sooner rather than later. But I think at the end of the day, everyone's going to be very happy with the team that we're putting together, and they can be assured that we're doing everything we can on our end to not only put offers in front of our players, but to make sure that they're comfortable here and it's a place that they want to be. And I think we did a great job of demonstrating that last year.
Awesome. That's all we have for today with Business with Brent. Brent, thanks very much, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Absolutely.